Okay. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Maybe it's because I haven't done one in a while. Maybe it's because I just want that talk. Maybe it's because it's just, I don't know. Oh man, but I'm doing it. We've got Game Over Gaming. We got Eat here as well. Eat, meat. I'm glad you could all make it. We got Pink Mew here. All of you jumping in. Piggies in the chat. I noticed it was like super quiet before I got here. I'm just like, okay. And then I hit start streaming, and then like 2 seconds later, boom, 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 one right after another, jumping on in. I'm glad to see that. We've got ourselves live. Hello, Ethan. Glad you could make it. Piggies for you as well. Pardon me. All right. When's the questions? I literally just started, so I haven't really started yet, but that's the first one of the night. All right. Let me go ahead and get this party started. Hello, family. My name's Finny Pooh, and welcome to another Insomniacs live stream. This one, we're not doing a game per se, but we are doing a game, I guess. There's a few rules that I do want to go over for tonight, but we are doing a question and answer session. So here are the rules. 1, no personal information questions. I'm not going to tell you anything like, addresses or social security or anything like that. I'm not going to tell you any personal information that would identify me as me. That type of thing. Things you would take away from, like, me to, like, I guess, make you me. I like, steal my identity. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, it's been a long day, as you can tell. Second, I guess, question, or second rule, rather. Dang, I'm out, JK. Very, very funny. Second rule, no, like, riddles or stuff like that. It's not like me trying to figure out riddles or anything. It's going to be more of you ask me a question, I'll answer it type thing. You can ask like personal life questions, that's fine. You can ask me just random questions you come up with, or you can like ask me genuine advice questions, whatever, that type of thing. But other than that, last rule, have fun. Have fun with it. We're going to be doing this as long as I keep getting questions. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So we're going to go ahead and get started right now with those questions. Going right on down the line. Do you like bruschetta? Remind me what bruschetta is, Eat. I think, if I remember right, that is a cheese? I do love cheese, so, not sure. But let's see here. Don't lie to him. What's your favorite superhero? Favorite superhero for me, I'm going to do one for DC and one for Marvel. DC universe, my favorite has to be Batman. Yes, I'm a generic person like that. And for the Marvel universe, I am Iron Man. No, I'm not Iron Man, but I am an Iron Man fan. There we go. Hypothetically speaking, I lost my number. Can I have yours? No. How's work, bud? So, I actually, I don't know if I should tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you that right now. You'll have to wait on that one. Do you want to kill yourself one day? No. OMG. Lash. It's tomatoes on bread with cheese and balsamic vinegar. Sounds great. Haven't tried it yet. Do want to try it though. Do you like Marvel or DC better? Says Demon. Welcome, Demon, by the way. Thank you for your question at the beginning. I like... and that's also for Geometry Dash, by the way. Marvel. I'm a Marvel guy. I don't like the DC comics all that well. I'm more into the movies than I am into the actual comics. Just because I like the adaptations better in Marvel than I do in DC. They do a better job there. How's the wedding going? Man, Lots of pressure. Lots of pressure coming on. Thankfully, it's only a few days away at this point. Just so that you know, my last stream for this week is going to be Thursday night going into Friday. I've got company coming over that night. I'll probably be streaming that night, and then it's going to be like preparing for the reception. I've got my bachelor party coming up that at the end of the week, and then I'm just going to be relaxing for an entire weekend because I'll be honest, this has been one of the most stressful events of my entire life. It's definitely going to be worth it at the end, but yeah, it's going to be something I want to relax and enjoy. So I'm going to take my time there. Geese and Robin is the best. Don't know who that is. Egg or bed? Oh, for wars? I have to say Bed Wars at this time, just because I like the setup a little bit better than Egg Wars. Egg Wars seems to be pretty straightforward. You can eventually get everything on your island. But with Bed Wars, there are still some things you have to venture out, so you still have to be a little bit adventurous. What's your favorite Pokemon? Favorite Pokemon would probably have to be... Oh, I have to think about this. Probably Ditto. I'll have to say Ditto. I'm not going to say why, though. Knives or guns? Depends on the situation. I'd have to say I'm more of a grenade guy, personally. More damage over a larger distance. Going to any Comic-Cons anytime soon? That's the first question of that for a long time. So I'm not going to any VidCons or Comic-Cons anytime soon. I'm probably never going to go to a Comic-Con unless I get invited to one. However, VidCons, I am considering going to next year's VidCon. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I would love to be participating in something like that. I'm not going to have time to go to VidCon this year, simply because I'm saving up for a honeymoon. So, not going to be something I'm going to be doing. Favorite game right now? Are we talking like video game? If we're talking video game, I would have to say probably Minecraft. It's going to be Minecraft for a while. Just because I'm not going to have enough money to venture out into any other games. Saving up for that type of thing. Favorite chocolate bar? Favorite chocolate bar would probably have to be, favorite chocolate bar. Thinking about it. My favorite chocolate bar probably has to be Twix. I love Twix. And don't ask me left or right. Both of them taste the same. Chickens or ducks? Can I say turducken? I like a turducken. Let's see here. Ethan's dad gave me his 12G today. I want to go shoot. I'd love to go shoot. That would be so much fun. Where do you plan on going for the honeymoon? Oh, man, I might as well tell you. I don't know if any girl wants me to tell you or not, but I'm going to say it anyway. We're doing a cross-country road trip. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's just going to be one of those times where I get to enjoy the country with my best friend and my wife and my lover and all that good stuff as I derp about her. We are going to do a cross-country road trip, and we're going to be experiencing 27 states in 20 days. Or not 20 days, in about 24 days, something like that. So there's going to be a period of time where I'm not going to be live streaming for you guys. I'm going to try to knock out a whole bunch of videos by that time. And I'll time them for uploads at that time. We'll go from there. But yeah, there's going to be a period of time where I'm not going to be live streaming during that time. It's just going to be video uploads. So bear with me on that point. Have you ever won a jackpot in an arcade? If so, how many tickets? Sorry, just a random question. So I have one. I went to a Dave & Buster's one time here in Oregon, and I won a jackpot. I won a jackpot of, I want to say, or was it Dave & Buster's, or was it, it was a different arcade, but I won a pretty big jackpot. I think it was like 1,500 tickets or something like that. This is the biggest jackpot I've won. I haven't won any major jackpots, but I did win a couple jackpots. Do VidCon, it's fun. I'm planning on it. Hello, by the way, Kinsters, sorry, it took me a long time. I'm kind of trying to pump out my my answers as quickly as I can so we can keep going. How's that Rocket League training going? Rocket League training is going. I'm getting a lot better at the hockey aspect of things, and I'm actually getting pretty decent on soccer. Still not up to par, but I am getting up to where I need to be. I really like that so far. When are you doing the Undertale Genocide run? Probably not anytime soon. Probably when pigs fly. Remember when Dinapoo was Dark Times? Those were dark times in the channel. I remember those were dark chimes with Demon Poo, but who knows? He could make a comeback. Alright, left or right Twix? I said don't ask. Come to Texas. Oh, man. I'm not going to give away the route at all because that's going to be personal. I'm not planning on really, stopping by. If I run into you guys on the road, that's one thing. If you recognize me, great. If it's another, otherwise, sorry, out of luck. Good job on that jackpot. Well, thank you. Lamp or frog? Well, lamps give you light, whereas frogs taste delicious. I'm gonna say lamps, because I'd rather have light than I would have an amphibian down my throat. Plan on doing a 1v1 versus Surffoot once you get on a regular schedule. 1v1 on Rocket League. Once we both get onto a more regular schedule, I would love to do a 1v1 with him. He would probably destroy my butt, but I would definitely do that. Ethan and me will be doing a lot of driving then. Sure. Anyway. But yeah, 1v1. We might do a 1v1 series like me and Snake did. I would be down for that. Video thing. Dude, stop it with that Demon Poo voice. No! Anyway. But yeah, I pumped out a lot of questions there. I want to try to have more meaningful questions as well. So I like the ones where Phineas or Ferb? Ooh. Well, platypuses are the only mammals to lay eggs. Like it did, lol. I don't know. I'm more of a Baljeet guy. I prefer to have so much more involvement with the Phineas and Ferb franchise. Anyway, he's been playing more Mario Maker, so you'd probably wreck him. Oh, I'm down. I'm down to absolutely trash him. And, I mean, he got away from Overwatch. Shame on him. No, really, stop it with that voice. No! But, anywho. So, other questions that I'd look for. If you guys want to ask, like, personal questions about me, like, not identifying questions, but, like, about my life, I'm down for that. This is the time. This is the time to ask, about my life as well. Rick or Morty? I've never really seen the show. So, if I remember right, Rick is the professor and Morty's the kid. So, I'd identify probably more with Morty. Stop it. No. I think your demon voice could be better. Yeah, my demon voice could be a lot better, but it's the voice that I've had for my demon. And I plan to keep it that way. Anyway. Favorite movie of all time? Oh, dang. Of all time? Of all time. Well, I have different ones for different things. Animated movie, I would have to say the Peanuts movie. It's because that has sort of meaning to me. That was something. I guess I can tell you. This was it was my first date with Finny Girl. And lots of meaning there. I mean, it's where our relationship started. So I really like that movie just for that reason. Favorite movie, like cinematic wise, I'd have to say Force Awakens did a really good job. I really like The Force Awakens. I haven't seen Rogue One yet, so I can't really have an opinion on that, but I'd have to say The Force Awakens. OMG, just stop. No! Anyway, looking forward to any movies coming up. I'm looking forward to Episode 8, The Last Jedi, for Star Wars. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Thor Ragnarok. It actually looks pretty good for a Thor movie. Looking forward to second Guardians of the Galaxy. Looking forward to what other movies am I looking forward to? There are a few other ones that Cars 3 actually looks really good. I'm surprised about how good Cars 3 looks. I'm looking forward to that. Incredibles 2, whenever that comes out. It's supposed to come out in a couple years here, and it's not soon enough. 15 years too late. Anyway. You are so refreshing since I worked 10 hours today. Well, that's what I hope. I want real talk right now. This is going to be like back and forth. I enjoy that. That's what I want. No spoilers. Anyway. And Game Over Gaming already beat me to that. But yeah, if you want to ask any like personal questions, I'm pretty open. Nothing about Fina Girl. Nothing about the two of us. That's another rule I'm putting out there. Because if she wants to do that, she'll do it herself. But just between the two to us. Mew or Mew? Mew. Anyway, frowny face. Yeah, you would have a frowny face. Anyway, wow, 17 minutes just popping out those questions. I like it. Keep it going. Keep these questions going. Did you ever watch the old movie Indian in the Cupboard? Nope. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me look that one up. Let me look that up right now. Alright, Indian in the cupboard. Did you mean cabinet? In the cupboard. Indian in the cupboard. No, that looks weird. I probably would never watch that either. Read any good books lately? I'm not much of a reader. Like, literally, I don't read anything, really. But anyway. Is this a question? This is an answer. Try to watch it once. The Indian in the Cupboard? Oh, man, I don't know if I would. I really don't know if I would. I forget the title. It's Cupboard. I looked it up. It's Cupboard. It's a 1995 film, rated PG. It's like an hour and a half long. No, I probably would not watch it based on the pictures that I see in like there. But I probably wouldn't watch it. Sorry, guys. Probably would not. Sad ending. Oh, yeah. Again, I don't watch anything sad, so I wouldn't watch it at all. Oh, man. Now I'm just waiting for more questions. I'm out of breath. Just rambling. Read the book. Oh, wait. What? There's a book? There's a book? Again, I'm not much of a reader. I wouldn't be sitting down to read anything. Demons or angels? Both have their pros and cons. Demons or angels? I'd have to say angels. I've got my angel here already. And she said yes. So, happiest moment of your life? Oh, man. Happiest moment of my life. Probably actually going to be coming up this Saturday. What made you start YouTube? Well, there's this YouTuber I watched growing up, called, Toadlet25. He did a lot of, Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was what I was into at the time. And I thought, yeah, it would be kind of cool to be a YouTuber, that type of thing. And I didn't really give it too much thought until Groundhog's Day of last year, of 2016. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to become a YouTuber. And I'm going to do something. I had a little crappy mic plug-in and downloaded this like EasyVid software. It was like super crappy stuff. Like looking back on it now, it's just like, oh man, like how I got away with it, I don't know how. Hello, Delicate Rose, by the way. Piggy's in the chat for you. But it's just like super crappy stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get started. I'm just gonna record a video, and I'm gonna like make it work and stuff like that. And I ended up recording stuff like that. In fact, my first video was technically recorded back like in 2011 when I played piano. I still play piano now, but just I haven't practiced in forever. But I uploaded one of my state competitions, and that's actually the very first video I uploaded. And then I started recording some gaming videos, and I got a couple subscribers here and there, nothing major. And then I started live streaming with OBS because I wanted to start live streaming. I wanted to branch out with Town of Salem and stuff like that and get a little interaction going. And it worked out well, just because. Thank you, Delicate Rose! Thank you so much for the donation. Piggy's in the chat for that donation. First time in a long time we've had somebody. Thank you so much. Name something you want me to do. Some sort of challenge you want to see me do, and I'll do it for you. But, like, after all this time, it kind of picked up, and then I ran into Jake Peter. Rest in peace for him. He came on, he was the first person to raid me on a live stream. And he came on with, like, 89 subscribers, something like that. When I had, like, a tiny amount of subscribers in comparison. And he just took me under his wing. And just helped me kind of get a start and get everything going to where it is now. And I didn't get to talk to him over the course of the last 6 weeks or so, but he was awesome, and you know, bless him for that. But yeah, that's how I got my start. Going back here, I've heard your opinion and shall remember your selection, Finny Poo. Oh, very well. How well can you draw? I'm decent at drawing. I can draw something if you want me to. I got a pen and a piece of paper here. If you want me to draw something, I can draw something, but I'm not good at it. Huh, well, I guess I managed to stay. I'm glad you did. Is there a challenge you wouldn't do? Cinnamon challenge. I already did the cinnamon challenge on my channel. It's already a recorded video. Not going to do it again. Hey, boys. Hello, Z-Wrath. Glad you can make it. Z-Wrath. Piggy's in the chat. Right now, we're just doing a question and answer session. We're about 24 minutes in, 25 minutes in, something like that. Vinny Pooh, you're the main reason I'm trying to start YouTubing. Well, go for it. Chase your dreams if you haven't already. If this is your dream, get started. That's the easiest way to really start building, is just to get started. You know, doubt your doubts before you doubt your faith is something that I always fall back onto. Now that phrase is used mainly as like a religious thing, but at the same time I'm using it here as sort of a YouTube thing. Doubt your doubts before you doubt your faith in yourself. Push through. Really go for it and stuff like that. You know, don't think that you can't do it, because you never know where you're going to end up. YouTube is so unpredictable. You know, one moment you could be at, 10 subscribers, and the next you could be at 100. It really depends on everything, and the only way you know that's gonna, the only way you know if it's gonna get better is by trying. So, eat a ghost pepper. I have done the ghost pepper salsa challenge already, and the flashbang salsa. I don't have any ghost peppers on me, otherwise I would. But keep pumping out challenges. I'm trying to think of something I can do right now. Let's see here. What superpower would you like to have? I think I would like the ability to have any superpower. That type of thing. Almost a Superman-esque type thing. but it would be like circumstantial. Like I would only need it, or I would only be able to use it if I needed it, type thing. So, let's see, Carolina Reaper. Again, don't have a Carolina Reaper. Those are special ordered and they're dry only. Don't have any of those on hand. Favorite video game? Oh man, I did mention right now would probably have to be Minecraft. It's because that's something I play quite frequently. I do frequent Rocket League, but that's more of a competitive level right now. And it won't change for a while. Water bucket challenge. I have done the ice bucket challenge before. I did it while I was living in Baltimore for my church mission that I did. And that's when the whole thing was going on. And I actually did it in like a full suit and tie. It was pretty ridiculous. Like, looking back on it, I probably could have done it something else. But, oh well. Did you ever play N64? If yes, what's your favorite game? I only played it once, and it was Mario Kart, so don't really have too much. Push-up challenge. I can do a push-up challenge. Maybe I can aim this down a little bit. Yeah, buddy. I actually like that angle. Do you like the new angle? It's a little more straight on. I like it. If you like the new angle, let me know. I'll stick to the new angle if that's something you do like. And you play any MOBA? Probably not, but anyway. Have you ever heard of Pepsi Man? I have heard of Pepsi Man once or twice. But let's see. So push-up challenge. You guys want to see me do the push-up challenge? How many push-ups? How many push-ups should I have to do? 20? Oh, that's easy. We got this. We got this. 20. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, buddy. Alright. If you ever play MOBA, I recommend Smite. Fingertip push-ups now? No. I already did 20. I already did the 20. Oh, I gotta let my arm... GG easy. Too easy. Yeah, I used to do push-ups. We had, like, the army recruiters come to our high school and stuff like that. And they used to give away trinkets for push-ups and stuff like that. And so, we'll hit him with that flex. Boom, weak. Weak as all get out. Anyway, but, well, you did the fancy clap ones. Good job, Lil. Can't do fingertip push-ups? No, I can. It's just that I prefer to wait for a little bit. I just did 20 clapping ones. Those are relatively difficult for me. But, anyway, do a dab with all the people watching. Boom! Boom! Anyway, but yeah, the recruiters would come and give trinkets away for push-ups and whatnot, and they said if you can do 400 push-ups, they'd give me like one of their uniforms off their backs, and I ended up doing 350, I think, is what I ended up doing, somewhere in the 300 range. I ended up getting every single prize they had. And some of them were like nice stuff, like backpacks and oh, what else did they have? It's like super nice stuff, and I ended up like sharing some of the prizes I had with other people who couldn't do the push-ups. Drink water in 7 seconds. Oh, that's not too bad. The water challenge. Where do you plan to be in your life 5 to 10 years? Well, that's 2022 or 2027. Milk gallon challenge? No. I do have a gallon of milk, but that's all I have. And 2, it's late at night. I don't want to pee or barf. Let's see here. 5 to 10 years. ... Dash. 5 to 10 years. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I haven't really planned that far ahead. I'd say I'd probably, if I keep this up, I hope to be doing YouTube full time at that point. Because YouTube's my dream job. Pretty much anybody who makes videos, I'm sure, would love to make it big with YouTube. So that's kind of my dream, is to make it big with YouTube, so that I can kind of have more time personally for family and for friends and things like that. And I'm able to spend more time, kind of make my own schedule type things. 5-10 years, he wants 10 million subs. Let's do it. Let's get 10 million family members going right now. Share it with all your friends and family. Yeah. Do you know any binary? No, I do not. I do know how it works. I know how it like counts. That's about it. What's the story behind your username and platypus? I see one in the background. Lol. Ah, yes. Good old Perry the platypus. So I got this as a gift for my birthday a couple years back, and I've kind of used him ever since. I'm just gonna set him right back here for now. Yeah, we'll set you right here. There we go. But I've used so I was a huge Phineas and Ferb fan growing up, like huge Phineas and Ferb fan. I've seen every single episode. I at one point had half the episodes, at least a line memorized, and then a quarter of the episode I had entirely memorized. I had the movie memorized at one point. I was like the fanboy. I can still draw Perry the Platypus pretty well. So I enjoy it a lot. And then my username, it was just something I came up with at that time. And I was just like, I want something to pay homage to that, but then, you know, also I didn't really know how to finish it, so I just kind of said Phineas, and then I was going to write Phineas, but I was just like, no, that doesn't work out, poo, and I was like, oh, Phineas poo, that works. And so it worked. And we just kind of go from there. Other than YouTube, what about Twitch? Or just to be an online sensation? I do have a Twitch that I did start streaming at one point. It didn't really turn out all that well. It's kind of hard to start from square one again. And I would go back and do more Twitch streams, but right now it's just kind of, it's too much right now. I would rather just handle the YouTube channel until it gets, like, takes off. And then at that point move over to the Twitch once I get to that. Any new building genres coming up? I'm not sure. Not sure what you mean by that. Just if you could clarify, that'd be great. Draw. You want me to draw Perry the Platypus? Okay. Well, let me see here. There's a pencil and a piece of paper. Blank piece of paper, starting out with that. I'm going to come back here so you can see me. There we go. Let's hope this works. Okay, we want that. Alrighty. Okay, I hope you can see this from the screen. Okay. It's mostly just the face that I draw, but I can draw a little bit of the rest of his body. Okay, and we got the face. There's that. There's that. Such focus. this is a really rough sketch, so it's not anything beautiful. But hopefully you can see that. There you go. Whoop, there we go. Like any Western City build on Minecraft? Maybe. Possibly. We'll have to see. Hopefully you can see that. There we go. That's a little bit better. But yeah, that's my Perry the Platypus. We could potentially do another build if you guys give me an idea. I would love to do another build. I really enjoy the builds because it's something we can do as sort of a community and keep that going. So if you guys give me any more ideas for the builds, I would love to do them. But yeah, let's see what else. We've been going on for over half an hour. I'm actually impressed. I'm actually really impressed that we've gone on this long. Theme park. Time to make a roller coaster. So I tried to make a roller coaster. I can't find one where they allow redstone and stuff like that. We have made, at one point, on the Insomniacs server, we did do a start of a theme park. We had a Ferris wheel and a roller coaster. And I think that was about it. We got to that point. Castle build. Castle build we had at one point. It kind of, then the server that was on got hacked and everything got backdated and we lost the castle. We even had a maze build one time. I loved the maze build. That was an amazing build and I loved that build. I'd love to do another maze. That was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Water park. Water park would be a little bit difficult because it's mostly just water slides, but we could do a water park. That's not too bad. I like that. But yeah, I remember all those builds in Minecraft. All those builds we did, and then I went away from MC Origins because there were too many hackers. Was it truly amazing? Oh my gosh, yes. It was like a 10-story maze, something like that. Redstone Labyrinth. That's not a bad idea. If we can find a server that allows use of redstone, I'm down. And it's got to be a creative server. Creative and allows use of redstone. Those are the two pickups there. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else. Can we make a glass maze? So the top floor of that big maze that we did was glass. Oh, that's so difficult. But yeah, we can do a glass maze. Let me get mine up soon, for real. If you get to that point though, we'll definitely start using that server. Because Finnycraft sort of passed off. Nice knife. Stab. With pitfalls. Ooh, the pits. That would be pretty cool. That would be actually really cool. I like that. I like that idea a lot. So, okay. So we've got about 20 minutes left max that we can do this. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to shoot them my way. Just here to answer any questions. Also, for those of you watching the archive, pop those questions down in the comments section. I'll use them for an actual reading your comments video at that time. Definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. And I do read and respond to those comments. Favorite color? Gold. Favorite color is gold. If you're talking about typical rainbow colors, it'd probably have to be blue. Pink knew it. Pink knew it. Very good, Pink. Good memory. Good memory. All right. Hence the colors of the channel: pink and gold, and pink and orange, or pink, blue, and gold. Would you ever get LASIK to correct your vision? So first off, if I got LASIK, this is what I would look like. I can't really see. I can kind of see your comments if I squint. Like if I got a little bit closer, I could see your comments pretty well. OMG, I know, right? Sorry, I apologize. But this is what I would look like, and I don't know if that's like my look. I don't really like. I could go for this if that's something you guys are okay with. If you're okay with me like being semi-blind, I'm okay with it. I'll take off my glasses for a few streams, see what you guys think. But I don't like the thought of having a laser in my eye. For those of you who don't know what LASIK is, LASIK surgery is a laser corrective surgery for your eyes. What they do is they, I don't know if they knock you out or not. I think they do it while you're wide awake, but they shine a hole and they burn part of the back of your eyes, and what they do is they like reshape it with the laser, and as they reshape it and everything, it corrects your vision. And supposedly the recovery time is like a day. You just have to take it easy for a day, that type of thing, and then you're normal and perfect vision. I'm just curious, considering I also wear glasses. Well, it depends on the situation. If I'm able to get the finances that it takes in order to get that kind of surgery, and if they're willing to put me under, I'm down to have that happen, so long as I don't, wake up in the middle of the surgery and stuff like that. I just don't want to feel a thing. I'm the type of person where if I go into a surgery or anything like that, I want to be under. I don't want to feel anything. I don't want to be a part of anything. That type of thing. Dubstep or pop? I am more of a pop person, but I will listen to some good dubstep. Chill step? No. No. But back on the eye surgery thing, I'm also the same way with contacts. I don't want to poke my eye every day in order to see. That's not one of the things that I want to be a part of. I'd rather have my glasses than to stab my retinas every day. I don't think you'll feel anything, but you can't go under. Oh boy. Well, looks like I'm wearing glasses for the rest of my life. But I might get the eye surgery. I'm not sure. Meow, meow. I'm a cow. Mew, mew. I'm a mew. I said mew, mew. I'm a mew. Anyway. Well, beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Anyway. I might end up finishing soon if I don't get another wave of questions here. But man, now I gotta really think about that eye surgery. Bark, bark, I'm a shark. La la, like Tom Ska. I'm trying to think. Would I really do eye surgery? Would that be something you guys want me to, do you guys like me without my glasses? That's the question. Do you guys like me without my glasses? Are you okay with this? Because if you're not, I'm probably not going to do it because, yeah, I don't want anything like that. If you guys want it, I would have to start considering it because Finny Girls asked me that a couple times before. So, whistle? Okay. I gotta be a little bit quiet, just because of upstairs. Seagulls. Anyway, stop that now. It's up to you. Either way, I'm okay with it because either way, you'll make good content regardless. Now that's the kind of thing I like to hear. I'm glad you guys think I make good content. It's a big confidence boost to me. And I hope that you guys would tell me if I don't, in a nice way, of course, in a nice way. But I hope you guys would tell me either way if I'm making good or making bad content so I can correct it. It's hard being a YouTuber because so many people are like, oh, you make bad content, dislike. And then next thing you know, all these people are fighting in the comments, and here you are just trying to be yourself and entertain people, and people are fighting in the comments, and you don't know why, other than the fact that they think you make bad content. They don't tell you why. So if you guys do tell me I make bad content, or that, tonight's stream is not something you like, or if you do like it, that's great. I wish you would tell me why in each of those times. So, what's your favorite type of music? See, last time someone asked, it was country. Mine's metal rock, JK. My favorite type of music is country. But between like the dubstep and pop, like you asked, it would probably have to be pop music probably. If I start my YouTube, would you live stream record with me at times? I'm pretty open when it comes to other people. If you ask me politely and I see you make decent content and you're consistent, yes, I will probably make content for you or help, collab or whatever. Whatever the case may be, that would be something I would do and consider. So if you guys are pretty open with that, I'm usually pretty open with you. If it gets to the point where, tons and tons of people are asking, I might slow down on that. But for right now, it's one of those things I'm pretty open at. So, next time Phineas Girl is there, I will post, hey, too short kiss. Anyway, if I actually managed to talk to you with my voice, would you be happy? Well, I'm happy when it comes to anybody. And she's talking about Discord, just so you guys know. I do have a Discord channel. Link should be down below if you guys want to jump on that. I'm usually open to talk and available to do that. I usually love talking to you guys, talking back and forth. That's one of those things, whether it's voice or with like actual words and stuff like that. I find it easier to talk to people when it's actually back and forth. Like voice chat, just because I get a better feel for your personality, and I'm able to adjust myself when it comes to like content making and stuff like that, because you guys are part of the family, and I'm able to see, this type of person kind of has this type of personality. I'm able to get a better view in what you guys actually are, and I'm able to help make the channel better in that way. Ever dyed your hair? No, but I am actually planning on doing it relatively soon. Enjoy my conversations with Sir Foot. I usually sit back and listen when it comes to that. I don't like interrupting anybody, so if a conversation jumps up into somebody else, I usually just keep playing my game, do that stuff while you guys do your thing. When it comes to that, I know you've heard my voice and my grumblings with work. Oh, I know how work can be. Everyone's had rough times with work. And it's not fun. Work can be fun, but it can also be a burden at the same time. And I don't want that for anybody. I want you guys to be able to, have fun and that type of thing. And if you guys need to blow off steam, you need to blow off steam. That's fine. It's whatever. I just hope that, eventually you find a work, or work becomes something that you enjoy at the same time. Otherwise, it's, whatever. Mew? Mew, mew, mew. Mew, mew, mew. Char. Demon Poo is the worst. No! Anyway. Oh, man. I am working on finding a new job closer to home and less stressful. I can hope so. How did you feel when you hit 1,000 subs? Man, 1,000 family members. It's hard to comprehend. It's one of those, if you actually go and look, like 1,000 is the size of a small football stadium, like a high school football stadium here in the state. It's also the size of like a theater, like a movie theater. You could fit, oh man, I'm trying to think. I think it's the size of like 3 movie theaters or something like that. Some crazy thing like that. Demon Poo for president. Yes. I'm actually here to announce that I am running for the 2020 election. The 2020 election. Demon Poo. Anyway, I don't have a campaign slogan yet, or a running mate, or anything like that. I guess I can be my own running mate. Demon Poo and Phineas Poo. That works. But yeah, I'm running for the 2020 election. I would definitely make change in the White House. Anyway. Trump jokes for all. Stop. No. No! But yeah, running mate is Perry the Platypus. Yes, I'll vote. Alright, perfect. Let's get going. Secretary of Harambe. No, Secretary of State at this point would probably be John Cena. But yeah. I'll put my glasses back on so it's not straining my eyes the whole time. Because it is a strain on my eyes without my glasses. So it feels a lot better at this point. Oh, man. Wow. I can't believe this question and answer session has been going on for an hour. I know part of, like, a small portion of this has been me saying, I can't believe. First YouTuber is president history made. I know. Boom. Instant subscriber count. No, I wouldn't be doing it for the subs. I would be doing it to help change the country. But John Cena is on military affairs. So this is true. This is very true. He would be my attorney general or whatever it's called. 100 times. Oh man, just 100,000 subscribers like that. Ugh. Can't imagine. I mean, it would be cool. Don't get me wrong, it would be cool to make it big overnight, that type of thing. But it's something that takes time and effort. So, and I'm willing to put that time and effort in. So, but yeah, it takes you guys to help make it happen. So feel free to share if you want to. Most embarrassing thing to ever happen to you. Oh man, most embarrassing thing. Most embarrassing thing. I'm thinking really hard. Because recently I haven't had really many embarrassing things happen to me. Oh man. I've really got to think about this one. I really can't think of anything. I'll have to get back to you on that. Oh, excuse me. Will the current work status be covered later? No. I've seen some YouTubers jump 100,000 subs in less than a month. But what were you in school? Quiet, nerdy, bully, etc. I was a nerdy jock. There's a story behind that. I played football my freshman year of high school. However, I was known as more of the geeky, nerdy type of person. I was definitely online a lot. I actually did some AutoCAD work, which was like house blueprints and stuff like that. I did that. I had like forensic science. I was big into math, that type of thing. So I was kind of a little balance of the two. Why does school give everyone depression? So I'll stop asking then. I'll be departing then. All right, take care, Demon Hunter. I'm glad you could make it. Sorry I was a little bit straightforward about the little work thing. It's kind of a touchy situation at the moment. Why does school give everyone depression? Well, depression can be brought on about different things. Most of the time from my perspective, I've noticed that it's been mostly by teasing, taunting, bullying, just the general stress of things can bring on depression, and just wanting to live up to expectations and stuff like that people put in high school or school in general. And it can be one of the hardest, most pressing aspects of your life because you're changing into an adult at that point. You're most likely going through puberty at that point. You're most likely going through the place where you're wanting to have the most friends and the most people by your side, just because of the sheer amount of pressure. You have the most relationships at that point because you've got the most interaction with others at that point. But it's hard in school. Don't get me wrong. I'm out of school. It's hard for the rest of your life. It doesn't get any easier, but it's hard. It's hard because you're so vulnerable at that point. Everybody is. I was, even what seems to be the most toughest person in the school is vulnerable at that point. And it can, just so much can happen in high school. And it can pull down. It can pull down. I've been there. Some of you may know this. Some of you may not. This is a very personal part of my life. But I went through a time in my life where I was dark enough. I had, during multiple parts of my life, multiple thoughts of suicide, actual plans, and trying to execute those plans of suicide. And thankfully, I had multiple times where something has stopped me. Whether it's been an actual person, or whether it's just something in my head, or something like that. But something has stopped me. And going back, I always wonder why. What is the point? Why did something stop me? Why was it changed? Why did I not do that? Or, kind of almost what if I did that type thing. And I started going from there and said, okay, what has happened in my life since then? I graduated from high school. I went on a church mission. I came back. I became a YouTuber. I'm getting married. I'm starting a life. Like an actual life with somebody. Just so much has happened since then. It's been almost 10 years. Holy crap, almost 10 years since that first initial thought. And a lot happens in 10 years. And you never know what you would miss out on and what changes you can make. And I was one of those people who was really bullied in high school. By specific groups of people, granted. But just because I was super awkward, I had ADHD, depression, anxiety, you name it. It just so much happened during that time in my life. And I can't believe, how I was able to get through it. I don't know. Going back on it, it's one of those things that I'm surprised and in awe that I was able to get through. And at the time, I didn't think I was going to get through it at all. The multiple times I ran away, the multiple times I went to the Willamette River, and the multiple times I just crossed a bridge instead of going over the side. The multiple times, the therapy sessions I took, and the meds I took, and everything. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. And now the pressure now that I have, and I'm looking back looking now at the pressure that I'm taking for this upcoming weekend, and going back to what I was 10 years ago. I'm taking more pressure now, easier than I did back then. And back then, I was so fragile and just so ready to break. Granted, yes, I'm bending now quite a bit, but I'm not breaking. And I have a firm belief that that time in your life is a huge testing point for you. And if this is not directed at everyone, this is directed at you, Pink. But this is directed to everybody else too. There's going to be a point in your life, no matter what, and I'm guessing this is your point right now. Pink, you're going to come at a point in your life where it's going to be crushing to you. Absolutely crushing. And I hope that's not anytime soon. I hope that it's either going to happen well in the future or it has already happened. And it's going to become something that you look back on with great pride because you made it through. But here's the catch. You have to make it through. You have to use every single resource you have in your disposal. You have to use your teachers. You have to use your principals. You have to use your parents. You have to use your closest of friends. You have to use any resource you have. If you're religious, you have to use your preacher. If you're not, that's fine too. Use a mentor, someone you look up to. Use every little bit at your disposal to help get every last ounce of your feelings out. If you don't, it just builds up. Trust me, I know from experience. It just builds up and builds up and builds up until you're at a point where you just can't, you just got to let it go. And then you blow up at someone you don't mean to blow up at. You get to the point where your brain just scrambles trying to make sense of life and the universe and everything going on. And it can make things worse. And you don't want that. You don't want that. And this is, like I said, this is a testing point. You're going to be tested at this point to see if you can make it through in these hard times. And if you can make it through in these hard times of high school, you can make it through. Trust me. If you can make it through high school, you can make it through anything. And you just got to tell yourself that. And there'll be times where you think, man, Finn, you lied. You lied. This is harder. And no, you just got to go back on those skills. You see, this is a growing point and a testing point, like I said, because you'll know how to handle it at that point. It'll become second nature with all those stress and stuff like that. And if anything, if any of you guys are at that point, please let me know. Talk to me. Go to Discord. That's what it's there for. If anything, the Discord's there so you have other people who are friends. That's there. That's your family member access. PH family member, not actual family, unless you have actual family there. But you have other people like you across the globe who can help with you in your situation. And I use it for that. I've used it for that in the past before. And that's what it's there for. Is for you guys to help. Or for help for you guys. You know what I meant. But you know, I started this channel as a safe haven place. Some place I could go to get away from things. And I hope that that's something you guys can come to, is where you can go to really be yourself. And that's going to be your biggest ally in these hard times, is where you can just be yourself. Don't be anyone else. Don't be someone you're not. Don't be someone other people want you to be. Don't be someone who rips you to shreds Look deep down. Who are you? That's the question I'm going to ask. That question will help get you through it. Discover who you are if you haven't already. If you have, use that to your advantage. But discover who you are, truly. I want to know who you guys are. You don't necessarily have to tell me in the comments or anything like that. But who are you? And it rubs off on your comments that you do post in the chats and in the comment section down below. That comes across for who you truly are. Now, I know that was a huge rant. Just not even a rant, just kind of a talking, letting it spill. But I got a lot of feelings out there. You guys mean a lot. You do. More than you know. And I hope someday you guys will see yourselves the way that I've been able to see you guys. I mean, I haven't even met you guys, but it's weird, this kind of attachment that has happened. This even though I'm just staring at a camera, it's being able to live stream on a regular basis. I'm not even going to say nightly basis because I don't really do a nightly basis right now. I will go back to that, by the way, back to a more nightly basis after the wedding. But, I mean, it's amazing the change that I've seen in myself as I've been going through this, and the attachment I've had to the family just as a whole. And I hope you guys can see that. But heck, what a way to end the live stream. If you guys have any last minute things you want to say, feel free to. I'll say that after my outro, but I'm going to go ahead and say my outro now. Thank you so much for watching for the last year or so, for sticking around, for being there for one another. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the family. Join. If you're watching and you haven't already, please do. This place is a place you can be yourself. I want you guys to be yourself. I want you to not be anybody else. And respect other people for themselves as well. It's a place where we can all get away. I want this to be the happy corner of the internet, so to speak. Because the internet can be a harsh place. One of the harshest places to be. And I want this to be a place where we can all just breathe and be ourselves. And if you have also, check out the Facebook and Twitter page. I'll post there on occasion when I'm live and on when I'm on the channel. But again, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'm Finnyapu. Not signing off quite yet, though. For any last minute comments, go ahead and pump on through. So I'll just give a moment of sort of a contemplative moment for those who would like to have a contemplative moment. I'll go ahead and just let it go. Hugs and piggies for Pink. How about piggies for the entire family? Piggies for the entire family. We all love you, Finn. Well, I love you guys a lot. And I hope that it shows in the content I give and the effort I hope that I put forward. So okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead We don't have any last minute ones. I'm Finya Poo, and I'm signing off. Take care, everybody. I hope to see you again tomorrow.